Hi, welcome back to Enigmatica 6 Expert Mode, Episode 8. Today we're going to start off doing a little bit of Tetra stuff. I've done a few things off camera here. Let me get my hotbar back up there. I've gotten kind of kitted out with some armor. It's all Eternium. Eternium? I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it's got basically everything that I'm wanting on each piece. There are a few that I could still get like a higher level on, like the protections can get like tomes added to it. But everything else is maxed out unless it is something that requires a tome. I don't have all the tomes, of course. Okay, but what I wanted to do while like on camera is I haven't done my axe or my shovel yet. So we're going to take some Neptunium and whatever the heck this stuff is and do a Neptunium axe head and then a Neptunium butt to it, and then the handle, no, not wrap, we're gonna do this, and it looks like it's gonna lower it, but in reality it is lowering it for the moment, but once we put some more upgrades into it, it'll be better than what it is, or what it is currently. Okay, and then we're gonna do the handle. We're gonna wrap the handle so that, you know, gives a little bit extra, you know, speed and durability. And then the binding, we're going to do a dense vine binding as well. So that's what we're going to do there, and then we can actually go ahead and hone it. So we're going to do some chop efficiency, and then we are going to enchant, which we're going to enchant in just a second because I want to show you this sword and how much experience you can get. And then the shovel, we're going to do shovel head, Neptunium, and the handle, basic handle, that, and then the binding is going to be dense vine binding, and then I think we can wrap the handle as well. Okay, so that's what we're going to do for that. Let's go ahead and put this other stuff away. Okay, and then let's get a couple levels of experience. I actually have 157 levels stored in that because this sword is amazing. So down here, this is very like just a rough spawner. It really actually doesn't work super well, but it works for what we need. Put the axe in there and then enchant, and so we just need a level for that and another level. So let's get this going. I have a few spawners in there. It's really not a great setup, but there's a skeleton spawner and then 3 different spawners from Atum, because they typically give you a lot of experience just by themselves, those mobs. I really need to redo this. This isn't really working super well, but we'll let a few guys kind of build up here. And this was my old sword. I've kind of just been keeping it over here. I don't really need it for anything particular, but... So I have sweeping edge 5 on this. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 guys. There may be like a couple more around here, but you get so much experience. There are a few drops that don't actually get converted over into experience, so occasionally you'll get some drops, but basically I just kind of have been sitting here getting experience to be able to add all of these enchantments because they get quite expensive. Like this one here, the helmet and like the boots, and I even think like the chest plate, but mostly the helmet and the boots that have a lot of enchantments, they were getting up into like 130 levels to be able to put the next book on. So it gets a little pricey. So we're gonna do Silk Touch. I think we're gonna do a Silk Touch axe, and then also put Soulbound on it. And then the handle is where you add Unbreaking and Mending too. So now we have Soulbound, Mending, Unbreaking, Silk Touch. And again, I can add efficiency to it. I just am not currently because it may end up getting almost too fast. So we're gonna do Silk Touch Shovel as well, and Soulbound, and then the handle we're gonna do Unbreaking and Mending. Okay, so we got that there. I'm just gonna put that sword back in there. Okay, and we're gonna turn that off. So we've got a little bit built up here, which, you know, I've just been standing here for just not very long. Have 34 levels currently. And there's no more guys here, so don't have to wait for any more. So I got 105 levels. So that's that. So we've got kind of our tools all kitted up. Oh, and on the bow, there's Soulbound, Power 7, Mending, Unbreaking, Flame, Endless Quiver, which is awesome because it works for any arrow. So I made a couple diamond arrows because you make it in like groups of 4. I'm just keeping one in my inventory, and it works. You can have basically infinity diamond arrows, but also have Mending on the bow itself. So increased damage, and it pierces one target. So you can shoot, like, you know, shoot a mob and then also hit the mob behind him too. So that's that. That's kind of what I wanted to touch on here at the beginning. And then we're going to do a couple things here. We're going to go ahead and get into Nature's Aura. We needed to make some glimmering, I think they're, what are they called? Anyway, these blocks here, I can't remember what they're called, but you need mossy stone bricks, Phytogrow, and brilliant fiber. And I also need some seeds. I wonder if like sushi seeds would work. I have no idea. So I also got the Pretty Pipe system hooked up. Let's see. So I got all that hooked up. I have the pressurizer here with some coal just feeding into a Stirling dynamo. And then I have speed upgrades on everything. I have a speed, the highest tier speed upgrade. What is it called? Right here. Yeah, the high speed increase module on every single chest and drawer, except for the top row because I don't have anything in there at the moment. And then I also have those prioritized to always put the coal and, you know, the iron and stuff back over here before it goes into any of these chests, which these chests are a mess now. It's like scary to look inside these because I typically try and stay organized, and this is a hot mess, but I have this now, so I don't actually have to look into the chests, luckily. But we're gonna go ahead and get these whatever they're called here. Do that, and then yeah, and then it says to toss a seed. Okay, so those seeds do not work. So we'll do that. Golden stone bricks. Okay, that's what we need. And then we'll put more water and empty hand, seed. Okay, so that was it. I don't think I need that anymore. Let's put that in there. And then we needed, I think we just need 8 for the main structure, but then we also needed some for these crumbling catalysts. I'm going to make 2 of these, and so I needed 2 additional golden stone bricks. So then let's go ahead and grab the rest of this stuff for our natural altar. So you need your natural altar itself. You need 20 oak planks. I think they specifically have to be oak, but you can chisel them. Like you can put a different texture on them. And then you have to have 16 stone bricks, which I think you can also chisel those too, but I don't think I'm going to bother with them. 4 chiseled stone bricks and 8 golden stone bricks. And then I've already got a little area dug out over here. Let's sleep really quick. I have a little area dug out already for where I want to put this just at the moment. Eventually it's going to have its own actual like nature's aura spot, but oh, go away. Okay, so we're gonna do this here. And now if you open up your book for nature's aura and you hit this visualize button, you can actually kind of plop it down and you can visualize where everything needs to go. So I already dug out the spots that I wanted dug out, but then you just put all your blocks in where they're supposed to go. And then last thing is the natural altar itself. So that's that there. And then I also wanted to do a few things with the natural altar. Oh, I was also able to make a magnet. I got from turning in some of the Tinker's Construct quests, I actually got like it was like one of the lanterns or something filled with terrasteel, and I was able to get it was like an ingot and a couple nuggets or something worth of terrasteel, but I was able to get 1 ingot. So I was able to make the greater ring of magnetization. This one here isn't too bad. It's just one of the rings from Autumn, 2 mana steel, and then this mana lens here, which is LV wire coil, which is just, copper, and then 4 mana steel and a piece of glass. So not too expensive, at least for the basic one. If you don't have the terrasteel, you can't get the greater leveled one, but it's still really good. Let's put these away and then also grab these, and we're going to go into the nether. Was there something that I needed to do? Yes, arcane gold. Let's go nether waste. I've got a little area here. I, however, did not... Oh yeah, see, this thing is already super fast. I mean, it is netherrack, but okay, so this is where our crimson altar is going to go. So for this one, you can do the whole visualize thing again if you want, but I think I remember where everything goes. I say that now, but I'm probably going to mess it up. I think it's like that, and then red nether brick for these corners. And then this is my texture pack. This is regular nether brick, but the texture pack turns the bricks black. They're normally, like the reddish tinted ones. And then the golden nether bricks, which these are just nether bricks with brilliant fiber, so that you don't have to do like a Botania craft for these. They're not exactly the nicest looking blocks, and like the setup itself is not the prettiest, but it works. So that's the crimson altar, I believe. Let me double check just to be sure. Yes, pretty sure that is accurate, or it matches. So then we need arcane gold, and this will turn this into I think it's like tainted gold or something like that, if I did this right, which now I'm thinking that I did not. Yeah, tainted gold ingots. It's arcane gold on a crimson altar. I'm pretty sure you could use the chiseled planks. I know I did it on my last playthrough, but maybe let's go to back to the windmill here and test out the natural altar upstairs, the one that I actually used the visualize button for. Ooh, no, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, because see, this one has particles coming off of it. Maybe you do actually have to do the visualize thing. I didn't think you did, but that's not what I wanted either. I thought you could do infused, yeah, arcane stone. Oh, it requires a crimson altar as well. Those do. Okay, so let's do sun metal instead. So this is going to turn this into infused sun metal. It's going to get us a couple quests done, and I do need to turn in several of these quests as well. I did do a little bit of like the God Forge. I went ahead and was kind of working towards getting some shards and everything, and because you're going to need a lot. Like if you're playing this pack, I was looking at the shards and need a lot of guard shards. It's kind of crazy. And then I also had done, you know, some fishing, so I had some Neptunium stuff. And Tetra, I got down to where I was able to make the netherite hammer by, you know, finding that underground forge and everything. So there's a few quests in here that I need to claim. And then Tinker's Construct, I don't know if I'm going to actually set up the foundry itself, but I made a few of the blocks just to get these quests knocked out of the way, because I also want to finish this first tech chapter, and you needed to do the foundry. So the only thing left to finish this one is just a little bit of XNet, which I have this stuff ready, and the engineer's circuit table, which I already have this ready as well, these items. So we'll be able to knock that out. And then the magic quest, the first tier of it, I think we can basically knock this one out really soon too. Because some of the stuff I've actually already done, I just kind of got off, like I wasn't following the quest line too closely. And then for storage, that's the pretty pipes, item terminal, the foundry thing again. I was also getting some things prepared for Pneumaticraft, so there's a fluid tank there that it's a quest completed on. And then, yeah, pretty pipe stuff here. I haven't claimed any of that. A little bit of immersive engineering crafting that I completed. And then I also just had like this, I was making some decorative blocks. I was just kind of looking at different decorative blocks and supplementary. And so I actually crafted that as well. And then create a few other things I went ahead and made. I made the rotation speed controller because I wanted to actually like speed up my the rotation speed up the rotation without adding a bunch of different cogs and everything. And then Nature's Aura is just the stuff we were just doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all this sun metal converted over and try and figure out the Crimson Altar. I think I may just break it all down and try and like replace it by doing the visualize button, and then I'll see if that actually works, because we need 2 infused rock for the Crumbling Catalyst, which we'll need some more infused rocks like in the future, but just at the moment. And then also to get some of this tainted gold, it's just arcane gold on that. So I'm gonna try and get that figured out and finish crafting this stuff, and I will come back. Okay, so I got the Crimson Altar figured out. I guess you can't for some reason have the crimson planks chiseled like you can the oak planks on the natural altar, which is a little strange. But do some tainted gold here. So I'll do those, and then we needed 2 of these to get started. So I'm going to go through and get the rest of this tainted gold just to have some. I don't necessarily need all of this stuff at the moment, but just to go ahead and have some. So I'm going to do this and then I will come back. Okay, so I got all that stuff crafted up. Those pieces there. We need those there. Put this stuff away. I'm going to put those in there just so I can check those pants later on. Okay, so then let's do some rituals of the forest here. Do these. Dang it, this magnet. Every time I walk by the chickens, I pick up all the eggs. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the ring of gold powder on the ground. That's right, okay. It's like that, and that leaves a spot in the middle for one of the saplings. And then, I honestly can't even remember. Oh yeah, we were doing these here. So, token of sorrow. We need 3 black flowers, a gold leaf, soul bead, 2 gas tears, and a bottle of darkness. It doesn't have to be laid out exactly how the picture shows, and sometimes I don't, but every once in a while I'll actually put it how it actually shows. And so that gets our token of sorrow, and then some more gold leaf, or gold powder. And then axe. Charged snowballs. These are for the token of anger. Cloud in a bottle. Komodo dragon spit. Gold leaf. Okay, and then a fiery blossom. There's that. Oh, and how to get the twisted sapling. You just toss regular saplings. I don't know if they have to be oak, but I had some extra oak saplings. You just toss those through the nether portal, or like into the nether portal, and then when you go through that nether portal, they'll be there on the other side for you. And then the bottled darkness is from the end or the undergarden with a bottle and cork. And then I think that was the rest of the glass bottle, the cloud in the bottle. I think I actually had to be up at like level 128 or 130 or something. For some reason, when I got up to just level 126, and I think even like 127 that it was showing on my Y level, it wasn't actually working. So you have to get up to that Y level and then just right click with a glass bottle in the air. And charged snowballs are just 4 snowballs, one of those clouds in the bottle, and fluorite in a lightning craft. Or you can do it this way with the arcane ashes. Yeah, or you can power it that way. But that got us completed on our little tokens here. And then the Crumbling Catalyst, we need 2 of these, and so I went ahead, those tokens of anger are going to be useful there. Let's go ahead and grab those. So we need this stuff here. I don't need the tokens of sorrow at the moment. Yes. Okay. And I think that may be where we finish off the episode, getting some of this Nature's Aura stuff done. I think we'll go ahead and craft this and then claim all of our quests and then go ahead and finish the episode right there so that I can kind of get a good ending point, and then we'll start into kind of finishing off the quest lines and like finishing off some of the quest lines. There was just a few things missing on, and then also doing, I think, probably a little bit of Enigmatica and maybe bees next episode. Possibly. I've got a lot of this stuff prepared, and for the bees as well. I think I may go ahead and try and build an area for the bees, and then we may touch on both of these. We may only be able to do one next episode and then do the other on a different episode. So 2 infused blocks, 2 tokens of anger. Oh wait, no. I'm making 2 crafts, so I don't need all of these. It's just 1 each, but then 2 of the andesite alloy. We're gonna do that, and bone meal. I do need some more gold powder though. But luckily I have some leaves right here. So there's 1 crumbling catalyst. And then go ahead and get some more gold powder. No. And put those in there. Token of anger, 2 andesite alloy, twisted sapling. And a second one. And these are just for, like, I don't really know if I'm going to be using these too much, but if you have this, I think just like near your natural altar or your crimson altar, depending on, you know, which craft you're trying to do, you can basically, it crumbles something, so it breaks it down. Mostly, I think it's the only way you can get, I think, these aquaculture fish bones. That's the easiest way of getting these, and you need these to be able to make the fossil bait that summons the swamp jaw from Meet Your Fight. And then let's see, I don't know if there's anything else that's useful. Like there's different, you know, you can get dusts and stuff, like you can crumble down dust, but I'm trying to see if there's anything else that's like specific for the crumbling catalyst. Yeah, it doesn't really look like. So I mean, honestly, we probably didn't even need 2 of them. Probably just the one for the crimson altar would be fine for these fish bones, but we have them in case we do need them. So let's go ahead and go back in here and get some of these quests. Let's go ahead and take this stuff out. I'm gonna go ahead and just put it away for now. And this is some other stuff I had prepared for a few other things, but I'm gonna put that, just store that in there for the moment. So empty chest. And then we're just going to click collect all. All right, a bunch of stuff. I know some of the stuff will fly to the ceiling, like on create stuff, but I have my, oh no, that's not what I wanted, not the crafting station. Okay, let's pull this stuff out. Okay, I think I got everything. I think with my magnet it all kind of suction cupped to me. So anything particularly useful? I mean, debris scraps, but honestly getting ancient debris in the nether now with the scanner is really easy. I mean, a few books, but I mean, I have so many villagers now. That's not really needed. Luckier carrot. Okay. Dreamstone. See, that's a lumium bow. I really think lumium's probably a decent bow because it's kind of, it's on the higher end of damage and like low draw, like really low draw speed, so it doesn't take as long. There are things that are better than it on particular stats, but lumium seems to be kind of the best all around bow, personally, I think. Yeah, I mean, token of undying friendship. What is this? Oh gosh. Yeah, okay. I'm not even gonna get into that right now. Yeah, like there's liquid molten signalium, queen slime, Alf steel, cobalt, spirited crystal, Envar, a whole fluid tank of water, because you know that's super needed. A few more tokens. But yeah, nothing super crazy, but we got those quests at least knocked out. Okay, so it did some of the, oh, we got some stuff from the quest reward, so it completed a few of these other ones. Okay, so now it should be, oh wow, we got another reinforced integral component. Okay, so now all of our quests are updated. Yeah, I have some dark spots down there now. So I have a resonant one there, reinforced there, and we'll go ahead and put the other reinforced here. Nice. Okay, so we are going to probably just call it an episode there, and like I said, probably touch into some Pneumaticraft and maybe bees next episode. Bees honestly is kind of just like making an area to do everything, and then it's just kind of a long sort of grindy process of breeding them all to be able to get them all. So I may like do that, get everything set up and kind of start it initially on camera, and then do a lot of like the bee breeding and just collecting of the bees off camera, so it's, you know, not too much. So anyway, thanks for watching and have a great day. I will see you in episode 9. Bye bye.